Well, what's going on, everyone? Chiefs Kingdom. Well, what a wild game last night. Wild game and a big comeback. We hang on and win 30-29 over the Las Vegas Raiders to go to 4-1. And well, we were down 17-0 at one point in the second quarter. But that was enough for us to come back and win. And yeah, 4 touchdown night. For Patrick Mahomes, nothing new. Uh, I believe he leads the league in touchdowns thrown. And yeah, but Derek Carr and the Raiders gave it all they had, really. Came down to that last play. So Raiders get the ball first. We won the toss, deferred to the second half, and both teams would have a quick 3-and-out. And then the Raiders on their second drive would take a 7-0 lead. Derek Carr would throw 58 yards to Davante Adams, the former Packer, to put the Raiders up 7-0, and then we had a chance to get on the board on a field goal, but Matthew Wright would miss it from 41 yards. And then the Raiders would take over and at their own 30-yard line, and they would take a 14-0 lead. Josh Jacobs, a 1-yard run to make it 14-0. And they would then go up 17-0, 53-yard field goal by Daniel Carlson, one of the best kickers in the league. So that would make it 17-0 Vegas. So, and I wasn't really totally worried. There was still a lot of game left. And I was hoping we could, get on the board before halftime. That's exactly what we did on our next series, which would be almost 5 minutes long, 11 plays, and Mahomes would throw to Travis Kelce, in which originally, before that touchdown, Clyde Edwards-Helaire initially had a touchdown, but it was ruled back and he was down at the 1. And so then on the next play, Kelce, no problem, and that would put us on the board and make it 17-7, and then the Raiders would go up 20-7 on a 50-yard field goal. There was 17 seconds left, and then we were able to get down the field. We had 2 timeouts, and Matthew Wright would make a 59-yard field goal to make it 20-10. So wow, that was huge after he missed one from 40 yards out earlier. Still no Harrison Butker. He hasn't played since week 1. Don't know when he'll be back. Hopefully soon. So that would make it 20-10 going into halftime. And then on our opening series in the second half, 12 plays. And Mahomes would throw to Travis Kelce again, and that would make it 20-17. And then we would then go up 24-20. Mahomes would throw to Kelce for his 3rd touchdown of the game to make it 24-20. Raiders would then make it a 1-point game with the field goal. And then Mahomes would find Kelce again for his 4th touchdown of the night, the 4th one by Travis Kelce. So how about that? A career game for Kelce. So I'm going to get 30-23. And, earlier in the game, in the second quarter before halftime, we were down 17-7. And, Chris Jones had initially sacked and fumbled the ball from Derek Carr. However, it was a roughing the passer penalty, which was a pretty bad call, I have to say. I guess he used his full body weight to get the sack, but still, I really, really did not like that call. And that was a game-changing play, kind of. So Raiders were able to make it 30-29 on 3rd and 6. Davante Adams a 48-yard catch from Carr, and they would attempt to go for 2, but they would not get it. That was actually kind of surprising that they would go for 2 in the lead, and then we would punt. So over 2 minutes left, the Raiders with a chance to possibly win the game, and then another call that could have gone either way, as Adams would have a catch that was initially ruled a completed catch by Adams, but it was ruled incomplete as he was out of bounds, and yeah, that really could have gone either way. So then it would be 4th and 1, and Carr would throw deep, and the 2 Raiders receivers, Adams and Renfro, would both collide with one another, and yeah, no penalties, and so that would end the game. And yeah, so what a nail-biting win, with a couple of not so good calls, of course. And I feel like that 59-yard field goal was pretty big, and that was kind of a game changer, really. I don't know what would have happened. Could have been a lot different if we didn't make that long field goal. So that was big. So we will now have a relatively short week. We're back in action Sunday against the Buffalo Bills in a rematch from that epic playoff game from last January, which many people were calling it the greatest game of all time. So can't wait for this. And the Bills, they blew out the Steelers Sunday 38-3. So Josh Allen has been on fire, and yeah, can't wait for this. I mean, this is really the matchup probably most fans had circled on the calendar when the schedule came out. So should be, I think it probably will be another high-scoring game, just like the last time we played them. So till Sunday, Conor McGregor saying, "Go Chiefs."